Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Fritz and Grits Pros at the Con, a Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition podcast set in the accursed realm of Georgia. But for this couple of episodes, it's not specifically the accursed realm of Georgia, it's the accursed realm of the First World, where there's going to be dragons and stuff at a convention that's kind of about dragons. That's kind of the whole point of the story. Now you know the backstory of why we're doing this convention about dragons, because dragon convention. It's a whole thing. Sorry, I've gone on a tangent. My bad.
Are we going to be... I just thought about this. Are we like island hopping?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, okay. So we're at the Georgia coast.
Yeah.
Jekyll Island, baby. Let's go.
Well, with us tonight, we have our wonderful gaggle of friends here that we're going to introduce who they are, what their characters are, and I don't know, what's your favorite like dad rock song? That's a good question to answer this week. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna start off with Abby this week. Abby, who are you playing, and what's your favorite dad rock song?
Doot TBD is my changeling wizard. And I don't listen to dad rock. Like, give me some examples.
Well, let's see. You got the B-52s. I'd consider them part of dad rock.
Dad rock.
Yeah.
Eric Clapton, dad rock. The Beatles, probably. AC/DC.
Yeah.
See what Spotify has to say about this.
Oh, so we're just calling dad rock like 25% of what I regularly listen to.
Yeah, get fucked, Jeff.
Wow, this is
got
good.
Him. Credence. Okay, so Spotify has Credence, John Fogerty, Bruce Springsteen, Boston.
Fogerty is just Credence.
Yeah, and that's Credence without the Clearwater.
Oh, do you like Black Sabbath or do you like Ozzy Osbourne? It's the same fucking thing.
Apparently, so I guess dad rock now, I guess it's like also an age thing. So like now Korn and Disturbed is dad rock. I don't know if I agree with that.
Oh, that's some bullshit right
now. That's what I call age-related discrimination.
You know what? With them being classified as dad rock, I really feel like I'm on the outside. I'm looking in.
Maybe something with the fucking Beach Boys. I feel like that's safe to call dad rock because that's what my dad listened to all the time.
I'll allow it. Yeah, that sounds great. That's fair. Next up, we have Gary. How's it going, Mr. Gary?
What's up, bros? I'm Derek Erickson. Favorite dad rock song. My stepdad plays this one all the time. 3 a.m. by Matchbox 20.
It's not dad rock. God damn it.
No.
Like my stepdad plays it all the time, so it's dad rock.
That's wonderful. Next up, the good Dr. Deebs. Good doctor, what is the what's the word?
About dad rock or D&D?
About everything.
Playing Foz, Dave Johnson. Dad rock? Probably Tom Petty. No, hold on. Thin Lizzy. The Boys Are Back in Town. Dad rock anthem.
That's just an actual good song.
It is.
Dad rock doesn't have to be bad. It's just
why the fuck did we play that at your wedding? Or did we play it at your wedding? I was very drunk at your wedding, so I don't know.
Were very drunk at his wedding.
I don't remember. The DJ didn't play a lot of stuff that we asked him to, so I don't know.
Hey, I asked the DJ to play something, and then he instead played the things that the girls in their early 20s wanted him to play. He's a great DJ.
Sometimes life's like that, Jeff.
You're not going to get laid.
DJing's like that.
When I get married, first song after the first dance is going to be The Boys Are Back in Town.
There we go. Love it. And last but certainly not least, Jeff, who are you playing? And the dad rock, what's your thoughts?
I'm playing Flibble D, the Plasmoid Sorcerer, dude. And I decided to also go the route of psychic damage in picking my dad rock, and I'm going to choose Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls.
Oh, That hurts.
I need you to get out of my head because that was in the running. That was in the running, but
Well,
it's
when Matchbox 20 was stated, and my brain went Goo Goo Dolls. That's close enough.
It's not wrong.
Wait. I have a question. So, Matchbox 20 and Goo Goo Dolls. I feel like there's an insult there. Be like, oh, that guy is the Matchbox 20 of Goo Goo Dolls. And I don't have
It was more so related by like time frame and like general nostalgia.
That's
going to be
and the
it's gonna
hair.
be rude.
Yeah,
The
speaking
hair
of
is-
calling things the blank of the blank, I referred to myself as Donald Glover's Waluigi in a stand-up set last night.
Amazing.
Wonderful.
Do you know that? I have a fun fact about Waluigi, but I don't think we want to put that on the podcast.
Oh no! Now it's already out there. We've gotta.
You know he's uncircumcised.
We can put that back in the box.
Nintendo confirmed.
How can you know that?
Nintendo literally confirmed it. I'm joking.
No. Google.
I wish I was
What I'm
joking.
about
Fucking
to do.
Google it. Google it.
I mean, Nintendo also confirmed what Bowser's dick looked like, considering that they copyright struck somebody who posted it on Twitter.
Damn.
Which is like, oh, they took it down for copyright infringement. Well, if they took it down for copyright infringement, then that means that it's accurate to the lore. Oh, no.
Nintendo is just
No.
throwing these lawsuits out like breadcrumbs to seagulls.
I have a bad feeling that we're going to need to check our inboxes afterward to make sure Nintendo isn't suing us for revealing
Look,
company
President-
secrets like this.
It's not a secret. It's not a secret.
Kimishima says, quote, Waluigi still has his foreskin. You won't ever see it, but it's there. We don't know why he remains uncircumcised, however. It might be a religious thing. It might not. But yes, Nintendo published some
I
exciting
wasn't kidding.
downloadable content for Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild that might be unrelated, but I don't know. Maybe there's going to be a Waluigi dick mod for Breath of the Wild.
There is.
Does that exist?
Breath of the Wild.
So
Do you
there
think I would
is.
lie about
Waluigi.
Waluigi?
There
take Waluigi
is.
seriously.
Well, why would you burden us with this knowledge? If I'm going to keep up with the Donald Glover's Waluigi stick, now I have to get a whole surgery
Hey,
to get that put back on.
Calm down. Calm down. We don't need to go that far.
I commit to my bit, sir.
Jerry's
Your
getting
bits need to
Waluigi
not be committed
surgery.
to right now. Oh, good lordy. Well, we have gone into new territory where we will be banned from iTunes. So this has been fun. This has been a great podcast. I bid you all adieu and have a great night. No, I'm kidding. We're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons tonight. As we do a little bit of a recap here, where the last episode, our adventurers got on a boat. They missed some really great interactions where I would have done bad character voices, and instead I got to do some fun character voicing where I got to be a Jimmy Buffett parrot. I couldn't be happier. I legitimately, this is the happiest I've ever been playing Dungeons and Dragons because I got to be a Jimmy Buffett parrot. It's fantastic. It is the life that I've always wanted.
Too. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you.
Let's see. You guys were on a boat. You did some things. You met some monsters. You tried some sea hag stew. Someone didn't like it really. Someone, that would be Jimmy Buffet, the Kenku who looks very parrotish. Well, it came up a little bit, but it happens sometimes. You had some water events that were really fun, and then you fought kind of some creatures off, and then you met some flying guards. That was weird. But now you get to fight some crabs and roll for initiative. I'm so jealous that I'm going to roll initiative with you guys. So, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the recap. I get to roll initiative with you guys. I was so jealous that I wouldn't get to. Then I'm gonna. And I'm going to give you some good dice rolling ASMR. Oh shit, I lost my die. Well...
That's good ASMR. I rolled a natural 20.
Very good.
Way to go.
I'm going now.
I got a 14.
I got a 19.
So 23 total for me.
Got me an 8.
Always sprinting for the Crab Dragoon line. And dude saying, you know what? Those have probably been out under the heat lamp for a while. I'm going to wait.
Wait, how's it going to be a Crab Dragoon if it's a Japanese spider crab? Because Crab Dragoons are actually American because they were created for Trader Vic's in 1940.
Wow, that is some very, very specific knowledge there.
They were actually named after a city in Myanmar, or like something similar to that city name.
Why is that the kind of thing that you choose to remember?
What?
Yeah, okay.
Trader Vic's, I know Trader Sam, but I don't know of any Vic's. Is that anything with vaping, rubbing, and anything like that? You know, let's not talk about it. Y'all got crabs to fight. They're right off our stern right coming up here. And they are about... Oh, that's the front. Oh, shit. I knew I should have brushed up on my sea terminology.
You're in the Navy.
Yeah, I was in a clinic. I was shoreside the whole time.
I went underwater.
But yeah, it is, just so everybody knows about the layout of this fight, you are all about, I'd say, about 60 feet away from a dock, which is swarming with 4 crabs. One who is absolutely massive, about half the size of the boat, and 2 that are also really big, probably about the size of just a large guy, and then one final one who is somewhere halfway in between.
I would like to note that I would have cast Mage Armor the moment I saw those motherfuckers.
That's fair, yeah. But you guys are a good ways away so far, and from what it looks like with the with where the boat is versus where the dock is, the rest of the beach that's surrounding it, it's covered in scrub. So there's not really much you can anchor on nearby. But that gives us our first foremost player, Flibble D.
So, like, are we gonna have to fight these crabs?
Yeah, that's the only place that's open and available, so most likely, yes.
All right. Hey, somebody melt some butter. And Flibble D makes like he makes 2 like arm cannons pop out of his body, and I am going to be such a goddamn sorcerer real quick.
What language do crabs speak, Alex? If any?
Well, that is a very good question. Yes.
It's that
noises.
one. It's that one. It's wet. They speak wet.
Moist.
No.
That was
Moist
awful.
speech.
Hated that.
They speak moist.
Glorf. Moist.
Glorf is
Like
fluid.
sloppy, like.
Yeah, just like Glorf. Just like Glorf.
Sound like stirring some macaroni.
Nope.
I will
man.
visit each of you personally.
When
It
you
won't be pleasant. There will be D20s in a sock.
don't threaten us with a good time, I guess. On your turn, I think you can roll an animal handling check to see what kind of language they would be.
I'm gonna handle the fuck out these animals.
But go ahead, Mr. Jeff. What are you doing?
All right, so I am
What's Flibble
casting.
up to?
I am casting the Sorcerer Classic Chaos Bolt Twinned.
Ooh.
So I'm launching one from each of my little extruded cannons that I've got. So kind of what are the? Could you give me a quick rundown of the different crabs we're going up against?
Sure. Yeah, you have this one massive crab. It is again about half the size of the boat. It's called a Crab Dragoon.
Yes, the Drag Craboon.
Yes. It is. It is.
Craboon.
To give you kind of like a visual representation of it, I've already dropped the picture last week to you guys because I was really excited about it. But it's this very large, crab with one enlarged pincer. Its right pincer, it's enlarged. On the top of its head, it has these spiky protrusions on it. Much kind of looks like a crown a little bit, and almost like a beardly, bubbly thing going on its body. It has these long, spindly legs that are probably about as long as most people are tall. And it's just large body. The other two, again, the other three crabs actually, the two smaller ones, about the size of a person. The medium one, kind of big and bulky, but not quite as big as the massive one.
So I'm gonna aim for two of the three, two of those smaller three.
Perfect.
My attack rolls. I got where's my +8. Jesus. The lowest of the rolls was an 18.
Okay, yeah, they definitely hit.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Chaos Bolt. God, I gotta get out so many.
Chaos Bolt.
I gotta get so many dice. I'm gonna roll my stone dice that my friend Ashley gave me.
Thank you, Ashley.
From the D6s. Thanks, Ashley. I know you are. If you are listening, I would be heartily surprised. Mostly because I don't know if she even knows about this. So the first one, okay, that's going to be my modifier die. So we're doing no match, so this one doesn't bounce. But that is 8, 10, 13 points of thunder damage to the first one.
Okay, let me just check something real quick here. And what about the second one?
That's going to be the one for that one. For the second one, we have no bounce. That's 12, 14 points of... what's the mental fortitude of a crab? Because I am assailing it with psychic energy. As one of my cannons just becomes like a sound cannon.
Well, it's important to note with these two giant crabs that they both have a -5 intelligence score. So please describe what happens to these two crabs as you cook them alive.
Oh, they're both down?
Oh, they are both 13 health points.
Okay, so that feels fucking great, actually. So the first one, I blast him so hard that I make him, I make it molt early.
Oh no.
So it just falls in like a limp pile as its exoskeleton shatters. Oh. And it's just like muscly bits kind of squirming as it like fades out. And then for the other one, I guess since I'm doing psychic damage, its little brain can't like comprehend it. So you just see like its eyes just pop.
Ew.
And then it just crumbles to the ground.
I'm just picturing like tiny little black dots doing the little boop.
That's the whole just maybe like a light like crunch, little explosive crunch, like a little as it just rumples to the ground.
Oh man.
All right, anybody else gonna do anything?
The smell of boiled alive crab wafts on the beach. Yeah, so with that, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, let's see. I burned a spell.
Mm-hmm.
Used some sorcery points. Did a lot of fun stuff. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I'm just gonna stay where I am on the boat. I don't wanna, or I'll if there's like a rail that I can hide behind, I'm just gonna goop up behind it.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
I'm just gonna make it look like it was freshly grouted by a giant.
You go ahead and you mold into your shape there. as Initiative 20, we get to have a layer action. I love it. Love them so much.
Sorry, can we pause? Okay, we do have a map.
No.
I don't know. I just threw one together and rolled 20 because I was struggling to picture it, and I was like, "Here's a beach, here's a shitload of crabs, and here's a ship." Is this correct? Am I wrong?
There's one very large crab. There's two currently dead smaller crabs and one in between crab. But yeah, mostly. So I do have a very important question to ask everyone. Would everyone please make a dexterity saving throw? As the largest of these crabs, the Crab Dragoon, a monstrous crustacean creation, begins to burble and bubble on what looks like a volcano on its back. It begins to move and shake before an explosion, like a popping of a zit, bursts forward with dozens and dozens of these tiny little crabs, effectively 5d4 worth of tiny crabs, 60 feet in front of it in a cone, which the front of the ship is right there. Yeah.
I got an 18.
18, all right.
And it would be a lot more interesting if I unmuted myself when I said that I also got an 18.
Ooh, very good.
I got a 9.
Oh, Boise. Yeah, that's going to be tasty damage.
All right. So I Googled to confirm. So, did you know that salt water is highly conductive?
Oh.
Yes.
All the electrolytes.
Yes.
That's what electricity craves.
Let me tell you. Salt water's scary.
But I'm also just like, okay, these crabs don't seem like they're a very big threat. Probably not waste a 3rd level spell slot. Threat.
Oh, you were going to lightning bolt them, weren't you?
I was going to lightning bolt and then try to argue that a wider span than 5 feet should be affected. Because they're all in salt water.
Hey, let's workshop some chain lightning spell at some point. See how that plays out.
So
I think that's a 5th level spell, isn't it? Hold on. Let me look at 5.
You do that. I'm going to roll my 5d4s worth.
Oh, it's a 6th level
crabs.
spell.
Let's see. That is.
Chain lightning is 6th level. Lightning bolt's only a 3rd level. But I can get chain lightning when I am a high enough level.
That's 14 tiny crabs suddenly appear on the dock or on the deck of the ship. And Abby, did you roll a dexterity save?
Yeah, I rolled garbage. I got a 12.
A 12. Yeah, the DC for being that was a 15. And I'm going to also roll through Mr. Jimet. Mr. Jimet. He rolled a 16, so he's good.
I'll save you, Brad.
As everyone that got below a 15 is hit by these 14 crabs, dealing out 9 bludgeoning damage.
As a wizard, that hurts.
As a DM who's made shit wimpy encounters before, I'm doing my job, okay? Trying hard. Let's see here. So yeah, everyone, y'all take some delicious crabby damage. And the front of the boat is now covered in these tiny crabs, which means that it's now difficult terrain.
Okay.
So there's that. You are still about 60 feet away, so it's just on the very tippity front of the boat. That's getting it and everything.
All right.
That is next in the initiative, who is Dave.
Okay. So we're 60 feet from the big crab?
You are 60 feet from the big crab, who is at the end of the dock.
And he's blowing little crabby kisses at us.
He is, yes. Bludgeoning crabbity kisses. They're salty and delicious. Now, I will say this. You guys do have difficult terrain, like I said. You can spend a turn. You can spend an action to move the crabs out of the way. Little tiny crabs.
Okay, and that's the action for the...
You can, yes.
Okay. Would Who else?
I am a melee fighter.
Dave and Eric. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't want to get gangbanged by crabs without Derek.
You don't?
Not by crabs. They're so pinchy. Not into it. Okay, so Dave will walk up towards the gaggle of crabs, and I have a special ability called Emissary of the Sea. And like Aquaman, I can communicate simple ideas to any beast, plant, elemental, or monstrosity with a swimming speed. And I presume these crabs have a swimming speed.
They do have a swimming speed. This is true.
Okay. I will, through a series of and clacking my hands together, communicate the idea of a gargantuan boiling pot of water, like red hot at the bottom from all of the fire, and just gouts of steam blasting out of it, and me throwing the little crabs into the bucket to scare them away.
That is really sad, but I'm going to make you roll. I love the idea of it. With advantage, animal handling.
Okay.
Well, you're persuading these little baby crabbies.
Okay. I got a 21 on that first roll. Natural 20.
You successfully have these crabs start to kind of look at each other, these little babies, and they all just start jumping off the side of the boat into the water because they don't want to be eaten today.
Okay. All of them are gone?
Yes, all of them are gone. We're going to say that's just like one swarm of them. They can come back. You got a cannon that'll shoot 5d4 crabs at everybody.
I have a cannon that shoots 5... Oh, no. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Like, I can shoot 5d4 crabs?
One day.
This is a superpower that I have inherited? Okay. And now that I have kind of cleared the way, is there open water between us and the dock, or are we, like, pulled up?
Yes, there is about 60 feet worth of open water between y'all.
Damn, okay. How am I gonna get Derek?
If you'd like to hold an action until you two can come up with a plan, because his turn's next after the Crab Dragoon. Did that count as a bonus action for you, by the way, telling the crabs to piss off?
Specify. I can it's just like communication, so it's kind of at your discretion how long it took me to convey the idea of being boiled alive.
I want to read this real quick. I'm sorry to see. You can communicate.
How long does it take to communicate death by boiling in 6 seconds?
Not too terribly long. But yeah, it says no action. So yeah, you still got a whole action to whatever you'd like to. So if you want to hold your action, I don't really see why not.
Okay. I will cast Water Walk, actually. And so nice. Now you, me, Jamae Buffet, and Doot, and Flibbledy could all walk on water should they choose.
Hell yes. Thank you. I was like, please don't forget about me.
It says up to 10 creatures, which is a lot of creatures.
That is a lot.
After doing that, I'll move about 30 feet up so that I'm just kind of like in the middle and say, all right, Derek, let's go to work.
All right. Well, if that is your turn, I guess it's our big boy's turn. As the Crab Dragoon clearly upset that you all didn't get more beat up by his little babies, takes a running leap off of the dock and starts swimming directly toward the boat. And he does that. He's going to definitely try and attack somebody on his way. You said you moved 30 feet into the water on the surface?
Yeah, I'm standing on the surface.
Great. He is going to start swimming out to you, and he is going to make 2 claw attacks at you. Yeah, he's going to do that. The first one is a 21 to hit.
Yeah. Jeez.
Great. That is going to be only a 7 damage. Yeah. The second one is going to be a 25 to hit.
Jesus Christ. Fuck, I can't even
God
damn. Shielding that. Yeah, jeez.
But that's only 6 damage, so you're good to go there. Real quick, while he's got your attention there, make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh no. Fuck.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I got 1 plus 6, so.
The first swing is from his smaller pincers. He jabs into you with a bit of slashing damage. The second one is his much larger pincer that he uses and grabs onto you. And you are now.
Is it the Crusher? Is it the Crusher Claw?
Yeah.
Clamps.
Oh no.
Target creature. That is you, unfortunately. There, you have been grappled, and you can try to escape at the end of your turn, or you will take 1d6 bludgeoning damage from being crushed. While he has you there, though, he is going to try one other thing, and it is going to be. I told you guys. And he's going to make a steam breath attack. And I'm guessing a 12 doesn't hit.
No, it doesn't.
Great. What winds up happening is he starts to burble up his mouth. This only happens if he has you grappled. And he starts to blow at you. Unfortunately, though, it doesn't do. However...
Okay.
How does it smell?
Grabby. Smells like fish market at about 3:15 in the afternoon.
That's good teen spirit.
The next thing he does, he moves his claw out of the way and turns his attention toward everyone that's still in the boat. Everyone, please roll a DC 16 Constitution saving throw.
Constitution? I'm a sorcerer.
That's a 17, baby.
Yeah, boy.
I ran back from the bathroom because okay.
Natural 20.
Constitution saving throw. Thank you.
That is going to be a 19 from me.
So you see he once again burbles up in his little mandibles, and then you see a stream of bubbles just blast out of his mouth. Oh, I forgot to roll for Jimei. He's a character in this too. He's got a -1 Constitution. Good lord. Oh boy, that's a 1. So everyone except for Jimei is hit by a beam of bubbles that immediately you start to see the effects on Jimei only as he starts to kind of freeze up. He also takes 66 cold damage, which leads to 15 damage and half as much on a successful saving throw for everyone else. But he is also kind of freezing up in cold. He is not having a good sea adventure.
How much was that half damage?
So we're going to round down, so that's going to be 7. Yep, 7 cold damage. He is the only one that's affected by the slowed condition, which makes him... I believe it makes him exhausted, if I'm not mistaken. I think I miswrote that. Oh well, that's my bad. But that is the end of his turn. As Derek, it is now your turn.
Derek turns back to Jimei and says, "Don't worry, we'll get you some more hacks too later, my guy." And he steps off the boat, walks as close to the large crab as he can, and summons Eric and says, "You thinking what I'm thinking, bro?"
I'm thinking that I want some butter with that guy.
How about that giant claw? We could really fuck some shit up with it.
Oh yeah, I can take that back. I can just...
Nope, it's fine. I dibs. I call dibs. You heard
fuck,
me.
You always call dibs. Fine.
Yeah, dumbass.
We have a real weird relationship.
Yeah, I love you, bro. And so what I want to do is like go for a coordinated strike with Eric, and we just want to keep using like my 2 attacks to hit the joint on the arm with the giant pincer. Like we just want to keep hacking at that joint.
All right, yeah, go for some Monster Hunter tactics. I love it.
Yeah, like I don't care if it does half damage or anything, or does 0. I want that fucking claw.
We'll see how it goes.
All right, so Derek's attack is going to be... That's a 10 to hit.
No, it does not. It glances off. Ting!
But Eric hits with a 22.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you smack into him. Or he smacks into him and just slices.
And that's 10 damage.
10 damage, yeah. It takes 10 damage. It roars out in a kind of bubbly way, clicking and clacking as it goes. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, action, bonus action. I'm gonna save my action surge and echo incarnations for when I really need them.
Sounds like a plan, yeah. So with that in mind, it is Jamay's turn. So Jamay, he has been colded at the time, but he might be able to do something to help you guys as he turns to all of you and says, is there anything y'all need me to do? As I pray for warmer weather?
Can you teleport us? Yeah, getting rid of the crab is probably a good idea.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, dude, we're just trying to have a boil.
Or if you can just make the hitty guys hit harder. I don't know if that's a thing you can do.
Give me the fucking claw.
Okay, let me see what I can do here. And he, with his exhaustion still, he's gonna be at a little bit of disadvantage, but he is going to try to cast a spell. And he is a bard, by the way, but he's gonna try and cast a spell. What he does is he begins to summon all of the water that is around the boat in about a 15-foot radius around him. And he points it slowly and coldly toward the big crab just outside of where you are, good Dr. Deebs. And I'm going to roll a strength saving throw for the crab. That should be great because this crab is very strong. I'm so sorry. But it's only 9. Yeah. And he gets hit with a what is this spell called? As a giant wave crashes into him, giving him some very good cold damage. The giant crab takes 10 cold damage from this spell. And he hits him with a wave of freedom. America, I guess. That's the name of the spell is Freedom of the Waves. And it's cold damage, so that's fun too. But yeah. And I guess I get to see if he falls prone. Yeah, he does. Yeah, no, he falls prone with you in his claw. My friend, you have a prone Crab Dragoon. You're in the water with him.
For my ability to escape.
I'll say that you have a better chance. Yeah. You'll be at advantage when you do. So with that, let me make sure that's the end of his abilities, his actions. He's only got 1 action. But he is also going to look at, let me see here. He's going to look at, sorry, I just lost train of thought there. And there it is again. He's going to look at Derek. Oh, sorry, no. He's going to look at Dave. God damn, I'm bad with these D names. And he's going to wish you luck with a bardic and give you a bardic inspiration. Yeah, because he's a bard. He can do that. And that is the end of his turn, and it is now Duke's turn.
So lightning bolt is kind of out if Dave is...
Yeah.
So I need to rethink some shit.
It would be
So
uncommon dodge.
are we still like the ship is still covered in tiny crabs, or did
No,
we get rid of all of them?
all the tiny crabs are gone.
Okay. I don't think I can do anything about the big crab without hurting him too. That's the problem with having a shitload of AoE stuff. Oh, no, I do have something.
Okay.
Would it help him if I just fucking hurt him a lot? Like the big
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to do a 3rd level magic missile.
Magic missile. All right.
And then I don't hurt my friend.
Yeah, go for it.
Yes.
It's automatically hits.
Yeah, so that is, if I do it at 3rd level, that's 5. Hold on. 2nd level or higher, the spell creates 1 more dart. So 2nd level would be darts. So 3. 2nd level would be 4. 3rd level would be 5 darts. So I'm just gonna roll 5d4, and then we add a 1. We add 4 to the total. So
Yeah.
11 plus 4, so that's going to be 15 damage as I just send out a barrage of magic missile.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use, so we can walk on water now.
You can.
All right. I'm going to start trying to make my way to the dock and also a better angle for my spells. So I know on the Roll20 map it looks like I'm close, but I would be doing a pretty wide arc so that I am not actually too close to this crab. So pretend I am at least 20 feet further away.
Perfect. Yeah, that's great. You start moving.
Yeah, that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Yeah, you finish your turn, and it is now the other crab on the beach's turn. The much less big hulking crab, who now sees you coming toward it, and makes a leap into the water toward you. It does have 30 feet of swim speed, and
I mean, if 30 feet of swim speed, if it was over on the dock, that's. You said we were like 60 feet, or were we drifting towards the dock?
You were 60 feet. You haven't started moving the ship anywhere near it. So it only gets about halfway from the beach and the dock. Does it get close to you though? You said you only got 20 feet closer.
Yeah, because I'm kind of going at a wide arc, so
Okay.
I would have only gone 20 feet closer because I'm kind of going diagonal so that I am way further away from this big crab. I do not want to be a problem for it.
That is fair. No, yeah, I get that.
Don't look at me.
Yeah, you. The crab only gets a little bit closer. Doesn't get close enough that it can do any real damage or anything there. And that is back to the top of the round because the other two are dead. All right, so that brings back to Flibble D. Flibble D, what you doing now?
So I am going to remember that I cast a 1st level spell or higher last round.
Nice.
I fucked up because I did not roll to see if we Wild Magic Surge. So if it's good with you, I'm going to go ahead and do that now.
Of course it is.
Because I am a fan of Chaos. It's the whole reason I played this class. That is an 18, so that does not do it. We are good. No surge.
That's fine. That's fair.
I am going to now I'm going to aim over at the big boy.
The big boy.
Because big boy is left is I took out the 2. Did somebody else take out the 3rd?
No, he's in the water. He's underneath the water, hiding in the waves, but he can't get very far.
Okay, if he's hiding in the water, then I'm not going to use him in the slightest. Instead, I'm going to gloop off the side of the ship, and it's I got the visual of it. It's I hit the water and I for a split second I dip down below before thump. And as he hits the surface, it just goes oil and water, baby, oil and water. And I am going to. Where did she go? There it is. Scroll down. Yeah, I'm going to still stay at range. So I'm going to... No, I'm not going to Chaos Bolt. But I will cast Firebolt.
All right.
I'm just going to form like a little chest cannon and just thunk, shoot that out at it. And that... Jesus. That's going to be a natural 1.
That's fine. Well, there is good news for that. When you hit the Crab Dragoon, it does heat up the shell a little bit, so it smells good. If you like crab, Link definitely does.
Thanks,
Lincoln's
Lincoln.
into it. He's stealing.
He's into headbutting me.
Had you moved, Gary? Your fella on the map? Had you moved on the map?
I gave everyone permissions on all the tokens because fuck it.
I'm in the strong claw.
I've moved. I've used an action. Unfortunately, sorcerers don't really have worthwhile bonus actions other than converting spell slots and sorcery points into each other. So that is going to be it for me. As I just go, hey dudes, it's I don't know, like fire didn't work too well. Does anybody else? Mine didn't. Anybody? I'm gonna hide. And I'm just gonna kind of roll around to the other side of the ship.
That's fair. You're squishy. You're extra squishy because you're made of goop. So hey,
do not have a skeleton.
All right. Well, now it is time for everyone's favorite game show, Dodge the Crabs. Everyone giving a DC 15 saving throw. Actually, it's prone. The crab is prone, partly underwater. You know what? No, we're not going to do that because he's underwater. And instead, I'm just going to have him use it to burst back onto the surface. As he blasts a bunch of teeny weeny crabs out of his shell and flips back into the surface. You still do have advantage for your escape, Foz, as you are next.
Okay. This giant crab dragoon.
Mm-hmm.
The volcano thing on his back, is there actual like fire coming out of it, or is it just kind of a structural thing?
It's structural. It is not fire.
Okay. All right.
It looks like a. I said it before, and I kind of mean it. And I apologize. It looks like a pimple.
Looks like a big pimple. Okay.
Looks like a big zit.
All right. Well, as he's like swinging me around in his claw, am I able to see like weak points in the armor?
I will say this. I'll give you one of two choices. You can either do an investigation, or still have advantage on escaping. You'll still be able to escape, but you won't have advantage if you are actively trying to look for chinks in his armor to exploit.
Okay. Follow-up question.
Mm-hmm.
What is your feeling about Misty Step as a means of escape? Would it still require a roll?
Misty Step doesn't require a roll to begin with. I will allow it. On the condition that because you still are being squozed, you still will have squoze damage on you.
Okay.
Yep. So that's going to be a 1d6 worth of bludgeoning damage as he squeezes you as you Misty Step out. It's going to be 5.
Okay. All right. So I will Misty Step onto his back.
Interesting tactic.
And stab at the back of his eyes. So he's got these little eye stalks. I'm gonna teleport behind Crab eyes and then stab him in the eyes. Or attempt to.
Yeah, go for it. I will. He is not expecting it, so I will allow it. Will this be sneaking?
Sneak attacking?
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering because let me see here.
I
His
would hope so.
perception. Trying to see what his perception was. I know I had it on here. Yeah, he doesn't have like crazy good perception, so I'll give you sneak attack bonus.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure he would have expected you to like fucking disappear.
Yeah. Well, maybe if I was smarter, I would. So there.
There you go.
All right. I'll try to hit a booming blade on the back of his head.
Love it.
An old bardic. Nope. Just kidding. All right.
Yeah.
I got a 26, a natural 26.
Love it. Yes. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. Spell. Booming blade. That's real lackluster, but okay. So my stabby stab on the Krabby Crab does a total of 9. He would take additional damage if he move.
I mean, he's gonna be scuttling. He's a
gonna
crab.
scuttle?
He scuttles. Yeah.
Oh wait, no. If he does move, then he'll. Yes. Okay. All right. Perfect. He's scuttling right into my trap. And then my sneaky deaky attack bonuses.
Go for it.
Wait, hold on. Critical damage. I never roll criticals. How do I? Is it just roll twice?
I think have we discussed criticals before? Do we do double or do we just do roll twice?
I think we doubled the dice.
Think so, yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's 2D. Rather than
I think we just did the classic D&D double the dice.
It's been a while since we've had like a critical hit on anything.
Yeah, I don't often. Okay, so I'll roll an 8. Okay, so that's 16. All right, so my booming blade did 16 damage, and then my sneaky attack. Does that get doubled also?
I think it does with rogues.
Fuck yeah!
Man, rogues are broken.
I'm gonna hit that button twice. All right, so 16 plus 13 plus 18 is 29. 47 damage?
Ooh, jeez, Lou.
Question mark?
That sounds about right for a rogue, honestly, because I've got 2 right now in Dragon Calamity, and they just shit damage. They just fart and people take damage. Like, it's ridiculous.
That felt really nice. I get why people play rogues.
Yeah, you successfully slash into this with your rapier as you appear behind it. You took a little damage on your re-entry, but you magic use some booming blade. You sneak upon some damage, and now the crab is pissed. But you're doing it. You're doing it to it.
Nothing personnel, crabs.
If he's on the crab's back, wouldn't he be flanking with me anyway?
Oh yes.
Yes.
The bad news, though, is it is the crab's turn. And who is right there in front? Well, Derek. Oh, Derek.
Oh, hey, bro. What's up? I'm going to take your fucking claw.
You beautiful himbo, you.
I know you can talk, crab.
Well, hold on. Technically, he can talk, but we'll get to that later.
What?
Yeah, no, he can talk. I just don't think any of you know the language that he speaks. Let me do a quick look. Let me take a look here. No,
I can
don't know that
simple
language.
ideas to him.
You do not know that language. Does Derek know that language? No, Derek doesn't know the language. Let's take a look at Flibbledies real quick. Language.
No, not at all. There's no way Flibbledy knows it.
No, unfortunately. But Jimmy does. Jimmy does know it. But he'll keep it a secret for now. But Derek, he is the giant crab is going to attack you now as it begins its assault upon you with its massive claw, its slightly smaller claw, and more. So first up, that is going to be a 15 to hit.
That's a miss.
The small claw bounces off of you as the larger one swings forward with a 23.
That hits.
Roll a DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
That's not 20.
Oh, nice. He does not grab onto you. He just pounds you with his giant claw. And
Derek
he is,
kind of slaps the claw away. Stop it, bro. Stop.
but he is now going to rear back again. And he gets his bubble breath back, his bubble beam attack. As everyone, please roll a DC 16 saving throw, with the exception of Flibbledy, because you are successfully hidden behind the ship.
What about me hidden behind Crab Eyes?
Behind Crab Eyes, you are good. You do not need
What
to
kind
roll.
of saving throw?
A Constitution.
Constitution. Okay. Long dice. That's 16.
That's also a 16.
Okay, with those 16s, you both match. So you're only going to take half damage again, which equates to, let's see, 17 divided by 2, round down. That's going to be, what, 8 damage? 8 cold damage? I do apologize because it seems like I'm bullying the both of you, but you're right there in front. And it does attack the boat.
I know what I signed up for. I'm a fighter. I get it.
Yeah, but she's a wizard. She's squishy.
I'm very squishy. And I think
Hey,
I
you gotta
didn't
stay out
add
of the
that.
line of fire.
I don't know
And
if I
the line of
added the
water.
damage from last time, because I took 9 from the baby crab thingies, and then I think I missed 1. I think I just didn't hit enter. Did he do another AoE?
He did the first round.
Okay, so I should have taken more damage, I think.
Yes, I think it was. Let me see if I can roll back and see.
Sorry.
Guillotine. Breath attack. Where'd it go? I don't have that listed on here. What he did last time, but he did some damage.
Well, because I did a natural 20 on a con save.
Okay,
But
yeah,
I
I think
half.
he was only like 6. What did
6.
Janae take?
I'll do 6 then. I just wanted to be honest because I was looking at the math and
Yeah.
I was like, that doesn't math.
Yeah, it was about 6. So yeah,
Okay.
none of you are slowed or anything. None of you are getting exhausted. Jimei was out of range of it, but yeah, we're back up to the next round, which is Jimei, who sees you all kind of struggling there, and he is going to cast another spell. This one is going to only be a level 3 spell, I think, if I can do it. Yes. Jimei looks at you all and realizes that everyone is not doing so hot. And he is going to flap together his wings, and he is going to spread them open as he casts Beacon of Hope. The spell bestows hope and vitality. Choose any number of creatures within range for the duration. Each target has an advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws, and regains the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
that's nice.
So if you
The Buffett buff.
yes, the buffet buff.
Janae, I'm buying you tickets to see The Offspring for Father's Day.
I don't want that. I just want to go where it's warm. As he gives you all just a little bit of extra buffing. It doesn't heal you, but the next time that he does, you will be able to get a full blast of healing. Or if you use any of your potions to do that. And with that, he will give out another bardic. These are 1d8 bardics, I forgot to mention. And he will instead give this one over to, because he sees you're struggling now, he will give this to Doot. So that's 2 bardics.
I thought I already had one because I hadn't used my inspiration yet.
I think that was
Give
from
him out
last
further.
time.
Okay.
So there we go. That is the end of his turn. We are back to Derek. Mr. Derek, you and your clone. Oh, we didn't roll for him if he got blasted.
Oh. Well, if he takes half damage from it, he would take just be dissolved anyway.
Okay. Well, go ahead. Yeah, no, he would have taken half damage as your brother disappears in a bunch of bubbles. Give me that claw, bro!
No, fuck you. You'll be back anyway. We like to goof around sometimes. You guys get it. You got siblings, right?
Not that I put in harm's way on purpose.
Well, like, that's not his real body, so, like, it's cool.
I have 700 siblings.
Flibbledy, that's a lot.
I don't even know all of them, dude. I just, like, know that they are.
And Derek summons Eric back. See?
Oh, jeez. Well, we fucked him up again?
Yeah, we just keep going for that joint because I am taking that claw. If you leave with that claw, actually, I don't think you can take it with you. I think when you disappear, you can't take things with you.
We'll definitely see about that. Yeah, and you go ahead and do what you got to do, man.
So, yeah, we're both just going to make our coordinated strikes again. That's a 12 from Derek.
Derek, you are rolling hot, buddy.
Oh, no! That's an 11 from Eric.
Eric looks at you as you miss, and he's like, bro, you even trying? And he is distracted, and he completely whiffs. Am I even trying?
Derek just says, shut up! And I'm going to use my action surge to get one more attack in as Derek.
Go for it.
Could you Bardic Inspiration?
That's going to be a 16.
You connect, but it just bounces right off. This crab.
That one I might be able to use the Bardic on.
Do you have a Bardic?
Because Jamae buffed us all with a Bardic last episode.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you guys did all get Bardics last episode too. Damn, I forgot.
What's the die size for his Bardic?
1d8.
All right.
I think it was more just like a proud Bardic, if anything.
Bardic of Pride.
That's just a 1, bringing it up to a 17.
Yeah, no, you when you dig in just a little bit more, and there's a little bit of a crick in the crab's armor, but not enough that it breaks.
I fucking did something.
Bro, you barely did anything. But that is now Dute's turn. I realized too late that I did things out of order with Jamae and Derek, but that's my bad. I do apologize. Duke, it is your turn, though, as you are a little bit hurt.
I mean, a little bit. Let's see. So, making my life hard once again, Dave is on the crab's back, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's a big crab. Just aim at a different part of the crab.
Shit. Okay. I
believe in you.
I'm gonna get...
I feel like Dave's like looking like, stop staring at me. Aim it. Look at the other part of the crab. There's so much other crab.
I'm gonna get over closer to the dock a little bit. And then what I'm gonna do is cast... I'm gonna hit him with the 2nd level Rhymes Binding Ice.
Oh, cool.
Because I was told fire's not working, lightning is out. I've got one other element at my disposal. I am glad I chose a range and didn't focus on one fucking element, because that would have sucked. Yeah. So he's got to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 15.
Okay. I have a really not great thing to tell you about his Constitution saves. But let's see how bad it is.
Crap.
Can
I change that to Frost Fingers, because I don't think I would have been able to get enough distance, because Rhymes Binding Ice is 30 feet and Frost Fingers is 15. And with the arc I'm in, I don't think I would have been able to get far enough away to not hit.
I'll allow it.
Same level, same damage. Okay. So yeah, it's still a con save. Why did I choose like the same 2 of the same fucking spell essentially?
It is a natural 20 con save. Plus 8.
Okay.
Does he take any damage?
Yeah, so he still takes half, and I actually didn't roll bad, so 16, so half would be 8. But the fun thing is the cold freezes non-magical liquids in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
Interesting.
So, if they're up on his back, with the angle I did, at least half of his body is now frozen in the water.
Okay.
Because he was like half in the water, right?
He is, yeah. He's half in the water there.
Yeah. So
that's some bullshit, but I'll allow it because it's good bullshit. I like it. Yeah, you have successfully trapped this very large crab. He's gonna next turn he'll try to escape, but he can't move. Good bullshit.
I feel like I would have used all of my movement. I can't do any bonus actions at the moment, so that's my turn.
Okay. Yeah, so you do that. The second crab is going to start moving toward the boat. And try to get toward Flibbledy and the boat and everything. So he's gonna make a move. Do apologize.
Tell it that I said no.
Unfortunately, it is going to try. He's going to try get close up to you and the boat, and he's going to make 2 claw attacks. The first one is a 19.
Do I have spells? Do I have spells that are useful here? No, I don't.
It is a bludgeoning attack for 16.
What was the attack roll?
It was a hold on a second. Let me pull that back up. That was a 19 to hit for the first.
Yeah, it hits.
The second one is going to hit with, or possibly hit with a. That is only a 10 though for the second hit.
Okay, the second one doesn't hit, but what was the damage of the first one? You said a 16?
Yes.
Okay. Ow.
But with that, we're back up to the top of the round.
And that was the smaller one that came up into that?
Yes. He's still pretty big. He is hulking, so he looks like he's roided out a little bit.
All right.
Yeah.
Is he still like right on top of me?
Oh, he is right up in your face.
Okay.
This one right here. I can't move him.
So I have so many melees. No, I'm not going to dimension door my way out of this. Let me double check this spell. Make sure this works. Cool, that's not showing up in there. I just need sorcerer spell. I'm intending to use Vortex Warp, but I have to look it up real quick.
Okay, yeah, fair. That's a favorite. It's a fan favorite.
You can see within range. Okay, yeah, it's just a creature that you can see within range. No size requirement. Good news!
Who's getting fucked?
It's a con save. On the one that is causing hell for me personally, that came up and beat me. Also, I'm going to roll my d20 to see if we Wild Magic Surge. That is a 12. We do not.
What does he need to beat?
He needs to hit 16.
Lucky you. He only gets a 15.
Excellent. I move him right the fuck away from me. Let's see. So I can move him 90 feet. Yeah, I push him up onto the beach. I push him so far away. Like, absolutely not, dude. Harshing the vibes. Ow.
I love this visual. He attacks you, and you just like, nope, fuck off. Boop,
it's like
gone.
the spell takes the form of like, I just turned into like a big stop hand that pushes towards it, and he just like shunts through a dimension over onto the beach.
He does that and looks very confused. And you can barely hear his just angry crabbiness. Does he take any damage or anything?
No, it doesn't do any damage. It's just a displacement.
Because I know the last time we did Vortex.
Oh yeah, well that's because I did it over a ledge.
You did.
I let gravity do the work, but
is it just like a straight line of things though? Can you get some verticality to it or anything?
That's the right tab. Magically twist space around another creature you see within range. Have to make the save or get teleported to an unoccupied space of your choice within range. The chosen space must be on a surface or in a liquid that can support the target without the target having to squeeze.
So no. Okay, that's fine.
I just get him away.
He very grumpily crabs away. Anything else on your turn?
No, that is going to be it for me.
All right. That is the top of the round. Another go of everyone's favorite game. Roll for crabs. Go ahead, DC 17 saving throws. I believe that was what or was it 15? I think I've been doing 15s. Yeah. 15.
Is that for everybody again?
Let me see here real fast. Because he is right there.
I'm now kind of behind and to the side.
Okay. So that will be 60 feet. That'll be everyone that is toward the boat. So that'll be the boat, Derek, Flibbledy, and Dave. And Jamae. So everyone gets
which type of save was that?
Dexterity.
16.
Yes.
Well, that was my roll.
God, Jamae.
That's a 4.
And Dave, what you got for me?
Unmute myself. Okay. And Flibbledy is safe. Okay. I'm gonna attempt to booming blade the crab's other eye. Stab one eye. Now I'm gonna go back. I'm coming back for this.
Well, it's you have to make a dexterity save for crabs, but I will say this: it'll be like if you booming blade it because they are moving. It'll be like you shot crabs through a blender.
Wait, if I'm on top of him, I still have to save for crabs.
You do have to save for crabs, yes. Oh man!
I didn't think you could get crabs if you were on top.
You're a doctor, Deebs. You should know better.
That's awful.
Baboon ass having
19.
A 19. Yeah. You. All right. So I'll give you this because it's funny, but the crabs explode out and become a shower of crab chunks. So nobody gets hit by crab because of booming blade. It's like, as I said, the crabs went through a blender. Oh, that is a terrible visual. God.
It's so
Derek just catches a little bit in his mouth.
Yummy.
Intentionally?
I mean, it's fresh.
It is. And I mean, booming blade, I would imagine it's going fast enough that it probably partially cooks them. I'll unfortunately allow it, but it is Dave's turn again.
All right.
I love it when you guys come up with like ridiculous answers to terrible problems. It's so good.
I can make worse answers.
We're going to booming blade the other eye.
Okay. What did you get?
Well, I don't want to metagame it too much. I got a 19.
I mean, it's not really metagame if I tell you that at 19 it matches AC.
Okay.
So there you go. So yeah, you hit it with that 19.
And then I stabby damage, which is 10, and then boomy damage, which is 7, and then sneak attacky damage because we're still flanking. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, actually, wait. If we're flanking, do I have advantage? Do we have to roll twice?
I believe so. I believe that's how flanking works.
Okay. Just for completeness' sake. Okay, that was no better, so it wasn't missing out on anything. All right, so that's 18 sneaky damage plus 35.
So that's 35 damage total?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Yeah, you successfully do a lot more damage on this giant monstrosity. It is pissed. It's definitely looking a little bloodied. as it is going to now get its sweet, sweet revenge. So it's going to multi-attack again.
If it moves, it gets more damage.
Well, it's going to move its arm toward you, and it's going to also move its other arm toward Derek. So it's going to make its first attack at Derek with the smaller claw. That is a 29 to hit.
Derek tries to slap the smaller claw out of the way, but it just clocks him.
It gives you a whole 12 damage. As go ahead and roll a
Jesus.
15 dexterity saving throw.
Okay, finally, a 21. Let's go.
Hey, yeah, you do not get grappled. It's going to smack its back with the other one and hit you, Foz, for 28.
Whoa. That was the attack roll?
Yeah, that was the attack roll.
My God. All right.
Yeah, I'm going to guess that hits, but it only gives you 8 damage. And because it uses
bonus to hit, my God.
Bonus to hit is it's a +9 to hit.
Damn, it's big.
Yeah, he's a big boy. He's chunky.
Big.
And he's going to recharge his breath weapon. That is only a 2, though, so he does not get it back. That's the end of his very grumpy turn. Actually, you know what? He's going to make one last thing. He's going to roll a strength save to try to break the binding ice so he can move. That is a 15. Does it break the ice? How much does a Crab Dragoon weigh? Is it enough to break the ice?
It doesn't say anything about breaking ice, so I guess it's got to melt.
Let me see.
It says the cold freezes non-magical liquids in the area that aren't being worn or carried. If crabs are not warm-blooded, and if he's part of a 15-foot cone chunk. Because I was walking on the water, so everything in a 15-foot cone was frozen in the water. So that would be he would be part of a 15 by 15 triangle.
Let's see here. See if wall of ice. So it's I'm going to use wall of ice as just like an idea of it. Wall of ice has 12 AC. So we're going to say with that 15 to break it, he does break the ice.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Next up, Derek. Wow, I just went through puberty. I don't know what happened there. Derek, you are up next.
Well, I do have a bonus action now that
baby.
that Eric is not unsummoned again. So we're gonna go for our coordinated strike again. All right, don't fuck this up, like, bro.
You don't fuck it up. You're the one who fucked up last time.
Our fucking friends are watching. Chill.
Your friends. These freaks aren't my friends.
That's a 23 from Derek.
Yeah, do your damage.
Yeah, so Derek's clearly pissed about hearing him call his friends freaks. That's 11 damage.
Yeah, you do 11 delicious damage right onto the crab.
And this is while Eric's attacking at the same time. That is a 13 from Eric. Oh, wait. Flanking.
Yeah.
Wait, no, Eric's not flanking, though. It's just Derek that's flanking with...
I mean, he runs on your turn, so it's up to you.
I'm going to say they're not positioned in a flank. I'm going to use Unleash Incarnation to have Eric attack one more time. That's going to be an 18 to hit.
It misses, unfortunately. He swings again, completely flabbergasted that it missed.
You were like, do your job. And he was like, no.
Bro, I'm begging you. Our friends are going to think we're not cool. Fuck.
I don't know about you, but I am always cool. You...
No, you're not. Look at how disappointed they look at us.
Speaking of disappointment and lack thereof, Jamay's turn is now, unless you have anything.
That's all I got.
Turn? Okay, great. While he's still beaconing his hope, he is going to do one other thing, to which he says to all of you, Thankfully, your metabolic rate is no longer stuck as he does a mass healing word.
I didn't know you
And
watched
gives
Star Wars.
Oh, you poor child. And it gives everyone a 4 points of healing, but if you remember from the Beacon of Hope, regaining maximum hit points possible from any healing. So everyone gets max hit points back.
How much is that?
That's the max.
Or for mass healing word, how much is that?
So for mass healing word, it is 1d4. Or sorry, I cast it at the at a 2d4. I cast it at 4th level, not at 3rd level. I don't know what happened. So that's going to be max healing word is 2d4 plus 3, so that's 11 points of healing. Everyone gets back.
Nice. Preach.
Yep.
Thanks, Bird Brad.
Hey, that's a lot better than I was.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Of course. Everyone else good? Do I need to make anyone else cooler again?
No, you good over there? Can you shake that off?
I've had better days. I'm a little bit tired here.
Like in the meta, does he get a save at some point?
He probably will, yeah. You know what? He gets some healing too because mass word of healing heals everybody. And he gets 11 back.
Do you want me to chuck a beer at you at high speed?
No, not right this second. Focus on the task at hand. Make it a good fight for us, all right?
Yeah, I'm not here to know for later, so let's do it.
And that's the end of his turn. He's not going to give anyone extra bardics or anything because it doesn't seem like anyone needs it right now. But it is back to Duke's turn.
Oh boy. So the big crab is like you said he was kind of hurt now at least, right?
Oh yeah, he's beat up.
Like close enough that another big old magic missile might be good enough, or
I not to metagame there, but not quite that another magic missile will do the trick. But if you hit him hard enough, he's gonna feel it.
because I don't have many other options. If we're being
I mean, you can
honest.
always talking to your players is a free action.
Well, the problem is most of my shit is either utility for out of combat or fire or lightning.
Hey, Abby,
yeah.
the fire doesn't work was a result of Flippledy shifting blame from himself of rolling a natural 1.
Yeah, he bricked it really bad.
I bricked the shit out of that roll.
I mean, I got Firebolt. I've got Witch Bolt.
Ooh,
That's a fun one.
We're bros, right, dude?
Who's he
yeah,
talking
you
to?
guys are bros.
Dude,
He's
please.
specifically
I thought you
saying
said dude. I thought you said dude. Like
Dude.
DUDE. I was like,
Dude, I know I miss a lot of attacks. Please acknowledge me.
did you need me to do something specific?
Can you just like hit it in that part, like in its arm? I just want to take the claw as a trophy weapon, whatever.
Pretty sure if he's dead, then we can do whatever we want with him. So I think that's gonna be a little bit higher on my priority list. Cause this Mr. Crab Guy? Hello, Mr. Crab Guy? Are you intelligent?
Oh, he doesn't speak apparently.
Does he respond?
Interesting question. Let me see. What would you roll for that to see? Go ahead and give me an insight.
That would be a 17.
Yeah, you can see as you say that, he does react to you as if he understands what you're saying.
Damn it, you made me talk to him, and now I'm pretty sure he has some level of intelligence, so killing him is probably going to weigh on my conscience. So, Derek, fuck you. I'm gonna do it anyways, but now I'm not gonna feel good about it.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, it's a +0. So
So it's like bare minimum intelligence.
Right, yeah. It's smart enough to know what's going on and why he's angry that people are on his beach, but not much else.
I'm gonna second level witch bolt him.
Hell yeah, do it.
Actually, I think hit.
Shout self-defense when you fire it.
Wait, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to roll damage. So I'm assuming a 21 hits.
Oh, 21 definitely hits.
All right. So, oh, that's a good question. So it says a beam of crackling blue energy lances out towards a creature within range, forming a sustained arc of lightning between you and the target. Is this magic? Oh, it is lightning damage. That's not going to shock anyone else, right? Would I know? Would I know? I would have known this was lightning.
Hold on. You're a wizard. Wizards are smart.
That's why I never play wizard, because I'm not.
I'll say this: the water walking, insulates them. It counteracts the properties of water. That's why you can walk on.
Okay, so
All right.
I'm gonna stick with what I did. I'm gonna, I got him with the witch bolt. So now there is a sustained arc of lightning between me and him. He's gonna just keep taking 1d12 lightning damage, or 2d12 on my turns, unless I choose to do something else on my main action. So that's gonna be 13 lightning damage right now.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it takes that zapping damage right into it. It lets out a screech of pain as you see its armor, its chitinous armor, begin to sort of peel off. Is that the end of your turn?
I'm gonna hold on. Let me look at the distance. So the range on this, I only need to stay within 30 feet. So I'm gonna scooch back to the very end of that 30-foot range, but I'm gonna scooch towards the dock. So
okay, yeah. You're done with that then, correct?
Correct. I can't do any good bonus actions right now.
All right, and I'm going to ask this to Flibbledy. You knocked that crab back 90 feet. I'm trying to find where dude is on the map here. Oh, that's why, because I'm on select there. You're way far away, and the crab is not going to scuttle fast enough. The other crab, the hulking crab, is going to angrily come toward you, dude. But because you're so far away still, and it got blasted so far away, it doesn't make it anywhere near you.
That's why I've been just like skirting on the edge. Nope.
Back at the top of the round, Flibbledy, that is you.
All right. I'm going to come around the edge of the boat. Big crab, still big crab?
Still big?
It goes.
Wait, what's my range? Because if I can hit both of them, I'm going to do it again. 120-foot range. You're goddamn right, I'm going to do it. We are twinning spells again. Specifically, the Sorcerer Classic, Chaos Bolt.
Hey, we bolting. I'm bolting here.
I'm Lord Bolton. Like Michael. I've used 2. All right, so that's going to be big crab. That's going to be little crab. As I have like 120-foot range on Chaos Bolt, and I make my two little initial like cannons that I'm about to, that are probably at the last second going to warp. Okay, goddamn. Roll low, I guess. Giant. Fuck. The low one is 22.
That hits. They both hit, yeah.
These 2d8s. These 2d8s. Okay, so that one's going to be the damage type. 6s. Okay, so big one is taking lightning damage.
Hell yeah.
That's 11 lightning damage.
It is not looking good for this big old crabby.
And then the The one that I pushed back to the beach. Come on, double up. Damn. Well,
I mean, I'll say this. It is far enough away. It's less interested in what's going on, but it's up to you.
I can't target the big crab again.
Okay, got it.
Twin spells, you have to target something different. But that's going to be 6 acid damage. So at the last second, the one warps into like a little Tesla coil that shoots lightning out, and then the other just kind of turns into like a cartoonish fire hose nozzle before it shoots a glorp of water outwards.
Yeah, the other crab on the beach does not like it at all.
Okay. That's going to be it for my turn.
Okay.
Because otherwise,
perfect.
I'll like move away.
All right. Well, then it is time one probably last time for everyone's favorite game show, crab dodging. But I guess again, we have the shredder on top of the crab. So I'm gonna see how many crabs explode that just turn into mist.
Oh no!
I mean,
the crabs are coming out of him, and they're moving.
Yes.
All right.
Let's
go.
That is, let's see here. That's 10, 13 little bitty teeny tiny crabs suddenly turn to mist as they explode out of the back of the giant crab. I really had hoped that would have been.
Derek's got his mouth open again.
Gross. Oh, that is so disgusting.
It takes some thunder damage, which I feel like would partially cook.
They do get partially cooked.
Like a fine crab powder.
It's awful. But Dave, it is your go. You are on top of this crab still, rodeoing just like you did the dragon last time. Go ahead and do your turn.
All right, let's drag Ramboon. 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah.
Sorry, hold on. Do I?
You're good.
15. My sneak attack damage. Right in your dumb fucking head. 29.
Well, I believe it's every player's favorite time as you begin to slice and dice into this Crab Dragoon, this massive draconic crab thing. How do you want to do this?
I poked both of its eyes and then got real bold and reached my hand like around the front of it and poked it right in the center of its face.
The old reach around.
Yep.
You.
Hey guys, I'm not a shellfish lover.
You reach around into the crab's face hole as it begins to break down, its body slumping into the water. Its blood blue and kind of yucky, beginning to pool around it. It breathes out one last bubbly breath before just completely dying. You solved my giant crab dragoon puzzle. The answer was violence.
Are there other crabs?
There's one other crab. It is the one that's over on the shore. It is just jumping up and down, being mad at this point.
I'm gonna kick your ass, little crab. I'm gonna fucking do it.
Can I try to intimidate it with the communication with sea creatures thing?
Yes, you may.
All right. Through a series of clack clacks with my hand, and I convey the image, or the image of me poking it in its crab eyes if it doesn't run away.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
Let's go. I got a 15, or
nice.
A 15.
I'll take that 15. As its
Okay,
wisdom is,
What about a 15?
its wisdom is only a +0. As you see it, just I guess they can. As it kind of just loosens a bunch of eggs from underneath itself, and then scuttles away. But it scuttles away to never be seen again. Part of its eye missing from being acided away. And yeah, you guys solved my crab problem. You no longer have crabs. Congratulations. Who knew it
That's
was
how you
that
get rid of them.
Cured.
Get rid of
That's
them.
it.
We're hacking at that claw, baby.
Yeah, you successfully defeat the big crab. It slumps into the water. You only have a few moments before it sinks to the bottom, though. So if you want to get that giant crab hammer, which we'll make an item for you, we'll make a crab hammer for you. I'm going to need you to successfully make either a nature.
I want to do something chaotic as well.
Okay, yeah.
In the process of Gary trying to get this claw.
I'm gonna have you do either. What are you planning on doing? How are you planning on getting this crab claw off?
I just want to keep attacking that same point that we've been going for the entire fight. That me and Eric have been chipping away at the entire fight. I want to keep hitting that point, that segment in the arm.
I will. What's your? Hold on. Let me get to your page here. Let me look at some cool things that you can do. Okay, all right. Look at your features. Try to see if there's something cool that you can do. Okay, all right. Okay. Because you want to turn this into, I guess, a crushing type weapon, you're gonna need to be make sure you specially hit this thing just right. I'm gonna have you either roll a nature roll to make sure that you can figure out exactly where to hit on this crab to make sure you hit it perfectly, or a animal handling because you know animals pretty well, or if you want to go pure strength, you're gonna rend it off. Athletics. But with athletics, you will have to roll at disadvantage because you are just going full, just brute force.
I'm gonna take the chance of rolling athletics at disadvantage.
Okay.
Because I got nothing in the other stats, and I got a +8 in athletics.
Plus, you still have that bardic, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Wait, no, yeah, he did give us a second bardic, didn't he?
He did. Yes, he did.
That's gonna be a 16.
Yeah, I was gonna have it be a 15. So yeah, you did it. You successfully rip off this giant crab claw. You did. Da 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 da. And we'll make
I'm an Eric before he can take it.
Eric says, "Yes, mine. Finally, no."
No, get the fuck out.
As he just disappears in a poof of broness. Come find me and do bros, bro.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
Yeah. Solve my crabs. Puzzle of crabs.
Crabs.
As you all are now just wet in this water and everything. Well, you're still on the surface of the water. You haven't sunk. What do you do now? The crab beach is de-crabbed.
I run up and thunderclap the body as it sinks.
Do it. Yes.
What am I actually rolling for this? Because I can't. It is just I don't actually roll. Hey, is it going to succeed on its Constitution saving throw?
I mean, it's dead, so no.
Cool. I hit it for
Do you make little plasmoid booty cheeks for the thunderclap?
No. No. I make that thunder or the whip crack instrument. It's essentially like It kind of looks like two 2x4s, like with a hinge for a second, just slamming into each other.
No,
As I
that's
whip
some of my
crack.
core fucking memories.
As you do this,
And I hit it for 7 damage.
it's enough. But here's what happens, because I didn't get to use this mechanic enough, and I wish it had been better. It just was used to propel and then turn things to delicious crab mist.
Crab powder.
Crab powder, yeah. There's a rumble underneath the sea, as suddenly, let's see how many 20d4 worth of little bitty crabs burst out of the water. 42 crabs in total rain down upon the sea. They're just little bitty baby crabs. You're out of combat though, so I'm not going to say they do any real damage.
Dave, can you mix more of that crab powder? It tastes like that ramen noodle powder.
I'm sorry, it tasted like what?
Ramen noodle powder?
Ramen noodles?
No.
Yeah, ramen noodles.
No, God. As if I didn't hate this character more.
Are you sure that's how you say that?
Yeah, ramen noodles.
Okay. Yeah, I'll help you make some ramen noodles, man.
Derek, I got a question for you.
What's up, dude?
Were you bullied as a kid?
No. Actually, I had a decent childhood.
Yeah, probably should have been.
Dude kind of like looks at Flibbledy and gives him like the finger guns, like, you know exactly where I was going with that. And dude's just like, okay.
A bunch of kids actually like gave me and my brother like their lunch money all the time.
Oh no! Wait, were you a bully?
That makes
explains
you
a
the
lot.
bully.
I think you were a bully.
I didn't ask for it. They just came up and gave it to us.
Did you tell them they didn't have to do that?
Like, they kind of ran after, so like I couldn't go return it. I had class. I probably should have put it in a 401k for them. How do you open those?
I don't.
Hmm.
You know, why don't we get the ship docked and we'll figure that out after the mission.
Can you teach me to buy insurance too?
That's not part of this job.
Flibbledee's back up on the boat, just crab raving.
Captain Buffet, I believe you're cleared to dock.
He looks at all of you covered in crab and sweat and everything there. He shakes his head and says, "It's a fine line between Saturday night and Sunday morning. Oh, we have hit that Sunday morning if we're not careful here."
Yeah, prestidigitation. I am not okay with looking like that.
No, not the crab powder.
Please, the smell is just awful. All right, well, let's dock on and pack your bags. We're no longer on this guilt trip. Off the shore, y'all go. Well, we'll go because he looks at the boat. He looks at the boat. There are pieces of crab falling off of it, as well as also pieces of his boat. Occupational hazard, happens. But you all get to the dock and dock up as the guards come down to you and say, "Oh, thank you for clearing the path here. It was mighty dangerous. Those crabs are not to be trifled with."
Alex, I'm sorry, but more. The term is more. We're mooring.
Sorry.
We're not docking off.
My fucking apologies.
I'm about to go
I'm the
dock
one-
off in a second. Like,
You moor your boat onto
Docks are
the
invading
dock.
Spain, am I right?
You know how much fucking self-control it took for me to not say anything about dock up the entire time? I was trying so hard not to make a docking joke.
double docked up on a Wednesday evening.
I was proud of myself. I was like, Gary, this is growth. And then Jeff, you had to circle back up to the
Absolutely
docking.
not. I will never let it go.
And now I can't let it go.
If it was just one facet of my personality that was bothered, I could let it go. But it was the sailor and the pervert in me that could just not let it go. The two of them combined.
I was so close to growth.
Sailor and the pervert.
I feel like that would be a good.
That's a really good line too. The sailor
Right,
and the
yeah.
pervert and me. That's really good.
We're gonna have to email that to Mr. Butler and say, "Hey, can you make a song with these words in there? Because this is top notch shit right here." You all get to your destination. As I have to figure out what I fucked up on there. Sorry, my bad. You all make it more onto the dock. The guards come and they help make sure everything is safe. And say, Mayor Buffet, are you okay? Or is everyone all right? And he goes, we're fine. Just hungry, a little tired, ready to just be done for the night.
Yeah, dude, my jelly's got a little too wiggly in that fight, and I need to rest.
Wait, what time is it in game?
I mean, it took all day to get out here, so.
Oh, I thought we still had shit to do.
You probably do.
I was saving some high level spell slots. I was okay, we're going right to our next shit.
I mean, we do got the town right over here, and is nice little slice here. Whew. Definitely need a little bit of a rest. Get back to my mayoral duties and get to y'all's adventuring.
Wait, you're the mayor?
Oh yeah, sorry. Didn't I tell y'all?
No.
I'm the mayor of this little slice.
Yeah, we're supposed to go to Crocs.
Right? Yeah. Crocs. That's here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just welcome to town. It's called Port Town. Sorry, yeah, Mayor Port Town. There's not much here. Sorry. Let me. And he walks over to this giant sign, and it says in some badly scrawled on words. It says Port Town. We don't got much, and underneath it says population. Just three question marks. Welcome to Port Town. Mayor Buffet. Sorry, I should have said something earlier. I considered naming this place Margaritaville, but it was too small of a town to be a ville, so didn't go with that. Plus, that's a little bit of copyright infringement there. I am not ready to get sued by the other companies that use that.
Could have named it Pina Colada Berg.
I know, because that is an it.
What about S?
Rum Runner Holler?
Ooh, that's not bad. Maybe next time.
That's actually pretty good.
That is really good.
That's actually a solid town name. Goddamn.
He snaps his fingers at one of the guards and says, rewrite that, Rum Runner Hollow. I love it. It's so good. We are going to make that note right here, right now. And they rename it Rum Runner Hollow.
Mayor Buffet, is there a
Yes, sir.
grab a bite to eat? I feel like we're all pretty famished from all of that delicious crab that we've been knee deep in all day.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Just like we said before, we got Crocs. It's in town here. That's where they serve my cheeseburgers in paradise. You think that was like a joke or anything? No, it's legit. It's real. Yeah, we can get you into town and heal you up. We got the market square. We got the shanty. We also got the Holy Mother's bosom if you need to get any healing done. And McGunkles, of course. He's our artificer in town. And Dragon's Rest, which is this weird portal thing and everything. But once we get into town, you'll see all that. There's going to be signs and everything everywhere. So don't y'all worry. We'll get to there for your next part of the adventure, all right? And with that, we end our session for the evening.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I got a fucking crab claw.
You did. We'll have to do something with that.
I really wanted to thunderclap it into shards. That was...
So, if it were to happen to get booming bladed, and then also yeeted. Like, what would... Hypothetically.
Do I come for your weapons?
Say I.
That's out of character. He said that's the end of the session, you know? That's no longer in character.
Say I greater invisibility when he wasn't holding it.
Oh
All
shit, I
right.
have illusory script. I could just draw a big old dick on it. Illusory script.
I mean, you should do that anyway because that's just fantastic.
I can't have nice things. I got it.
No, you cannot. You assault us with your words all the time.
Yeah.
Ramen noodles.
All right, well, that's the end of the episode. Do we have any shout-outs or anything that we would like to say at the end of the episode for anything?
I was gonna say, is this gonna get
This will be up next Friday.
Next Friday? That is when I will be at Southern Fried Gaming Expo. So come say hello, because I'm gonna be there Friday and Saturday. So come do the thing. That's it.
Anyone else got anything else to plug?
Actually, I do. I like to plug the podcast from some old friends. It's a podcast called Eating While Standing. They do new episodes every Tuesday. From tales of customers who make you want to laugh, cry, and flip tables, to the intricacies of kitchen dynamics and surviving the dinner rush, Eating While Standing offers a hearty dose of reality about the ups and downs of restaurant work. We talk about the camaraderie, the chaos, and yes, the unique challenge of trying to scarf down a meal while on your feet. A friend of mine from college, way back when, he is doing this podcast with some other friends of his, and it's all about restaurant life and everything, all the crazy things about that. You can find it on Spotify, on YouTube, a couple other places probably as well.
I'm gonna have to check it out because I think I'm ready to watch The Bear and get into restaurant stuff again without having those flashbacks.
I want to watch that so bad.
The Bear, it will absolutely fuck you up, Gary. It's very stressful.
Oh God. Oh yeah, no, I can't do but I will check out this podcast. It'll be me easing myself into The Bear. Also, I probably should not have said easing myself into The Bear. There are more better ways to word that.
Yeah, that'd be another really good episode title.
Unfortunately, we've already wasted the good episode titles on other parts of the episode.
We're dropping so much fucking heat. Okay, so I'm going to end this from dropping the heat right now. Listeners, if you want to do yourselves a favor, or fuck. See, I'm already fucking up.
Listeners, you can follow us on... You can follow us on all of our social medias that we may or may not use. You can find us on critsandgrits@gmail.com. Send us user questions. I was about to say loser questions. That would be terrible. Don't send us loser questions. Send us user questions and tell us what you think about the show. Listener question. That's the word. Yeah. Find us on Twitter sometimes. You can find me at ScruffyGoth. Also on Threads, I'm FlatCatMickey. Gary.
If you want to find me, do yourselves a favor and don't. If you wish upon a star, I might find you.
Find him at It's All Over.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna strike that from the record.
Doxed.
Shout out to Horton for some of the stuff he sent in, the Bitch You Ride the Martin Bus music video. That's a great flashback. Check out some of the people that have supported us so far, like Trevin, you can follow on twitch.tv/Tithus. Jess, you can follow on twitch.tv/JessPanda. Check out the MomoCon socials, Facebook, MySpace, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, LinkedIn, the bulletin board at Little Caesars, LinkedIn, AO3, fucking, I don't know, job board, Monster. Fuck it, we ball. Follow Kyler on YouTube at Fishing After 5. Follow Jay on twitch.tv/Rush918. Follow Andrew at Casuals of Runeterra. And follow Ducky on twitch.tv/Ducky, please. Also, check out Misty Mountain Gaming and their dice. Now, everyone give a jumbled crab hammer. I don't know. I ran out of steam. Good night, everyone.
We're fluent in crabby.
Good night.